The township of Esquimalt is experiencing some growing pains. Developers have big plans for the core, but some people say they're too big. So the plans will go to referendum. In November, when voters head to the polls to elect a mayor and council, they'll also cast a ballot for or against the 12-story tower. As Astrid Braunschmidt shows us, the referendum will be non-binding, but the results will be a strong indication of how fast and how high community members want to grow.
What's now an eyesore could soon be a hub. Esquimalt hopes to move forward with redeveloping the former municipal hall and public works yard into a vibrant village. But first, council wants to hear from voters.
We know we hadn't heard from everybody.
When Esquimalt residents vote in November's municipal election, they'll also be asked a referendum question, which will tell council how people really feel about the idea of buildings up to 12 stories in the downtown.
There's nothing 12 stories anywhere around here.
You don't think it would fit in?
No, not 12 stories. That's huge.
The referendum, we're hoping, will allow us to get everybody's voices in there.
Council has only heard from about 200 people since public consultation on Phase 1 of the village project began. In a town of 17,000, Brame says those few voices don't accurately reflect the feelings of an entire community.
We want to have mixed-use development. We want, some commercial, some residential, the coffee shops, the community feel that we have so strongly here in Esquimalt. And so this will give us a solid answer, yes or no, hopefully, in the referendum.
People we spoke to today are not opposed to redeveloping and revitalizing this area of Esquimalt. What does concern them is the height of a 12-story building in this area.
It would ruin the feel of Esquimalt. We don't have these big, tall buildings in this area. We'd like to keep it that way. We want to keep it small and low-key.
It's going to affect parking and everything that's been on our street, and we've lived there 8 years, so we're kind of concerned about how it's going to affect our neighborhood and change things.
Homes on one side, businesses on the other, and a playground next door. Making big development decisions is hardly child's play, which is why council is pushing for more public input, and that's one thing everyone agrees is important. In Esquimalt, Astrid Braunschmidt, A News.